Like I told you, the quarrel in the house is not between you and your partner. It's between you and your emotion. That time you are frustrated, how do you even go approach bringing it up? Many people, the way you bring it up, there's no way peace will reign. It will lead to war because of how you bring it up. Master the art of putting your emotions under. Don't react emotionally. Always practice the pause. Just pause. Don't respond immediately. If you respond immediately, 90% of the time you will respond wrongly. Just pause. Women in particular, I try to coach women in communicating with men, because women are the ones that complain that my husband is not talking or not communicating. Women love communication, but most times they don't know how to communicate with a man. Men hate talking to women because women first feel, they process from feeling, and men process from logic. So they don't know what you're talking about. Why are you feeling? They just do this thing, they just want to solve problems and move on. So I tell them, look, the man you're dealing with is not great at communication like you. So you must know how to react to him. For instance, if your husband tells you anything, your first reaction is to be calm. Most times a man is scared to tell you because he thinks you will not be able to handle it. And you too, you prove him right. The more he tells you, say, hey, you just shout, you say, you see. So I tell women, if your husband even tells you I killed 3 people yesterday, just say, okay. Who else knows? Hope nobody saw you. Be calm. Be calm. Then ask him, where did you bury them? If you are that calm, he will take you to where you buried them. When you get there, you find out it's 5 people he killed, not 3. Most times the man is managing you. He's afraid of what you will do, so he will tell you small and see what you will do. Most times you prove him right, that there's no way he can communicate with you. So be calm. All right. Now I tell women, the more important the discussion, the less emotional you need to be. The more important the topic you want to talk to a man about, that's the less emotional you need to be. Most times women bring their whole emotional capacity to talk to a man. He is blocking a man can't handle the emotions. That your capacity for emotion is not, his own is very small. They did experiment with men and women having heated arguments. They put machines on their body. They found out that the man's heart rate and blood pressure, everything during the heated argument is very high, 99. He literally wants to explode. That's why when there's a serious argument with a man usually wants to leave the place. He can't cope. He's about to explode. A woman's own. They checked it. When the serious argument, it was the same before, during, and after. So whenever there's a heated argument, when the man says, I want to go, what does the woman say? You're not going. Because she's having fun. She's enjoying this. So we're not fighting. We're just talking. The man can't cope. He can't handle it. He wants to run. The man's solution to heated argument is escape, flight. Because the only other option, if he doesn't take flight, is to fight. So he usually wants to run. He can't cope with the stress. That's why my mentor, one of the guys that coached me in relationship coaching, is one biggest mentor, well respected, has many bestsellers. They've been bestsellers for many years. He's well respected. Most of you know him. Even Harvard respects his materials and everything. Most of you know him. He's a professor emeritus. Professor emeritus. Very respected person. Professor Solomon David in the Bible. You don't know? You don't know him? He's a professor now. He has done research that even Harvard has not done. In research having 1,000 women in his life at the same time. Harvard has not done that. And he still died of natural causes. As in they didn't kill him. And he had those women without digital age. He was dating them, marrying them manually. 700 wives. How do you remember their name? So Solomon, after having 700 wives, 300 concubines, 1,000 women, he said, if you marry a contentious woman, a man will go and live in the corner of the roof. Why is that happening? He can't cope. See, if you marry a contentious woman, you go and live in the wilderness. Because a man's brain can't handle. See, our brain is one track. For women, you need to understand this. Our brain is one. So you can't scatter it. Your own brain is like operate like a machine. It has many portals open at the same time. It's like a smartphone. Many portals are open. So if I argue with a woman, at the end of the day, they don't even know which one we're arguing about. Which one was it? Because she's going here, she's going here, she's going to the past, going to the future. The man can't cope. He will just go to the wilderness and go and sit down and sleep. So when you're talking to him, the less emotional you are, the better. Because if you are intense emotionally, he will block off both the emotion and the information.